I wasn't originally going to make a video about the Sandy Hook murders, the massacre as it were, but there's something that needs to be brought up. People are saying that this is due to video game violence, and people want to look for something to blame, and I get that, but don't blame video games. If you're going to teach your kids anything, if there is violence in the video game, if you feel you don't want your child to play it, then don't buy it for them. Video games itself are not the cause at blame. This guy is completely out of his head. Did not have a working sense of reality, and identified with. Apparently, he had a history of identifying with other mass massacres, and killers, and that's where the issue lies. If he finds an identification with something like that, then we live in a world where to be a celebrity, either you kill somebody or you put out a sex tape. And it's quite upsetting. It's there is really no proven link to video games, in my opinion. I don't see I can't really say proven. I don't see the link where video game violence and actual violence come together. My brother has played San Andreas. And he's played Grand Theft Auto. I've got guy friends that have played Call of Duty and a bunch of other different things. I myself have played Dead Space and a few other different things, and I don't see how I can see myself saying, "Oh, I can do this." Personally, it pisses me off because these forensic scientists or forensic psychologists, I should say, feel like this is a link. Unless you've actually played the games and actually seen what they do, then really you have nothing to say. If you think that your kid or someone that you know is prone to violence, don't get stuff that is violence centered. You're an adult. If you have a kid and you don't want them to buy this game and it's rated R, there are ratings on the games for a reason. Same thing goes for movies. Movies are rated in a certain way for kids being allowed to see certain movies. We're looking for, like I said, parents are looking for blame, people are looking for blame, and that's understandable considering how horrible the situation is. 8 adults, and I think 20 some odd first graders were killed, and that's horrendous. But I live with a mental illness every day, but I choose to work my therapy, and I choose to work and live to see life, just to live a certain way. I will say this: I am watching The View, and the forensic scientist made a point. You're making a choice, and that alone is your own fault. Like I said, I was going to make a video about the Sandy Hook massacre, but people piss me off, they just don't see that it's not just. It's not the video games. It's the fact that these people were isolated. This guy was isolated. He felt like he needed something to blame. Look at Columbine, was the same thing. These kids were picked on. They isolated themselves, and they ended up finding each other and making a plan to kill. If you see somebody in pain, just make it easier for them is all I'm saying. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.